There are prodigies, there are pioneers, and then there is Lili Boulanger, a composer so brilliant that history had to rush to keep up with her. Born in 1893 in Paris into a fiercely musical family, Lili grew up surrounded by sound. Her older sister, Nadia Boulanger, would later become one of the most influential music teachers of the 20th century, mentoring generations of composers. But as children, it was Lili who seemed almost supernatural. She could identify complex chords before she could properly read. She absorbed harmony the way other children learned language. Music wasn't something she practiced, it was something she inhabited. And yet, she was fragile. Chronic illness followed her from childhood. Doctors misdiagnosed her condition for years. What we now believe was likely Crohn's disease or a severe immune disorder. She was often bedridden, often in pain. And still, she composed. In 1913, at just 19 years old, she did something no woman had ever done before. She won the Prix de Rome. The Prix de Rome was not a small competition. It was the competition in France, a gatekeeper of prestige. Winning meant state sponsorship, recognition, legitimacy. Until Lili, women weren't expected to compete seriously, let alone win. Her winning cantata, Faust et Hélène, stunned the judges. It wasn't delicate, it wasn't pretty. It was bold, dramatic, harmonically adventurous, full of emotional intensity that critics struggled to categorize. She wasn't writing like a woman. She was writing like herself. But even as doors opened, her body was closing in on her. World War I began. Her health deteriorated further. She composed through fever, through exhaustion, through physical collapse. One of her most powerful works, Psalm 130, Du fond de l'abîme, feels almost prophetic. Out of the depths I cry to you. The orchestration is dark, almost cosmic. It doesn't plead, it trembles. You can hear someone who understands suffering intimately. Not romantically, but physically. And yet her music is never self-pitying. It reaches outward. It searches for light. In 1918, at just 24 years old, Lili Boulanger died. 24. While male contemporaries were just beginning to establish careers, hers was already over. After her death, Nadia devoted much of her life to preserving Lili's legacy. But history has a habit of simplifying women. Nadia became the teacher. Lili became the tragic sister. But Lili was not a footnote. She was a revolution interrupted. Her harmonic language foreshadowed later 20th century modernism. Her choral writing is still studied. Her orchestration still feels fresh. The question isn't whether she was talented. The question is what music we lost when she died. How many symphonies? How many operas? How many masterpieces history never got to hear? Forgotten sisters aren't forgotten because they lacked genius. They're forgotten because history wasn't built to hold them. And Lili Boulanger, the first woman to win the Prix de Rome, was never meant to be small.